Hey guys, it's Bobby here from the lab back with another YouTube video. For today, I have an important lesson for all of the crypto traders out there, so you need to listen to this. It is about buying strategy. Everyone can buy anything at all times. You can buy altcoins, you can buy meme coins 24/7. But in order to maximize your profit, you need to have a proper buying strategy. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. Before that, if you're still not in the Telegram, make sure to head over to the Telegram. We post daily content, daily education, and also alpha calls for people in there about meme coins and also strategies. So make sure to head over there, link in description below. Alright, here is my buy strategies. I have 4 buy strategies, and also I prepared few tips for you guys to take home and also use it so that you can maximize your profit and not losing your capital while trading. So first up, we have looking for supply and demand zone. If you're not sure what supply and demand zone is, I already posted a video about the difference between supply and demand versus support and resistance. You can click anywhere on this screen. I already posted the link, or you can click on the link in the description below. So why I emphasizing on looking for supply and demand? Just based on my experience here, no matter you're trading meme coins, no matter you're trading altcoins, or even majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, supply and demand zone works. It works. You just need to have the skill to identify where is the supply, where is the demand. To get into basic, supply is just the level where people are selling. Demand is where the buying pressures come in. So you need to differentiate between both of these so that you can make sure you are constantly buying at demand level before the price goes up. Even if the price already went up, you need to wait patiently and buy at demand zone. You don't need to chase any entry. Alright, that's for the first point. I just changed into my glass because I need to see clearly here. The screen is so bright for me. So sorry for the sudden change. So second point is DCA, dollar cost averaging. As cliche as it sounds, it really works. But I don't recommend you to DCA into meme coins. You can if you have conviction, but this is more suitable into altcoins if you already have that conviction in you and you want to aim that 500 million market cap, 1 billion, 5 billion market cap for that particular altcoin. If you don't know what DCA is, dollar cost averaging is actually you don't care where the market is going. You're just constantly buying at different price levels so that your cost for that particular altcoin doesn't just stay at one level. You're actually averaging your cost. For example, if you already buy at a high point and the market starts to go lower and you keep on buying with more size or even with a similar size, the dollar cost average will go down. So when you're constantly doing it, even when the market is ranging, after it starts to break out, you will already be in profit because your average price is low. So DCA is just lowering your average buying point so that you can be in profit when it starts to go up. And I do know people a lot of people start saying you need to DCA into your conviction coin. You need to ask yourself what happened if you DCA into a wrong coin. You see, it's very, very, very dangerous if you DCA into a wrong coin. For example, you have $1,000 and you think to yourself, okay, I want to DCA $400 into a certain meme coin, for example, because we all know in this space that meme coins are risky. So you decide to DCA around $400 into a meme coin. What happened if the meme coin dies? What happened if something bad goes with the meme? You will technically keep on buying at lower price and lower price and lower price until your $400 value goes to zero, which is what we want to avoid here with this proper buying strategy. So what I recommend is you start to DCA into established meme coin. What is established meme coin? Pepe, Bong, Whiff, Dodge, Ship, those kind of meme coin. Yes, for example, those meme coin doesn't provide the larger rewards when the bull run starts to happen, but it is much more safer to DCA into those kind of memes compared to memes that is just newly launched or just few months old. But again, I'm not giving any financial advice. It's up to you. I'm just giving another buy strategy here. If you can or able to DCA, this is how you should do it. For example, you have a capital of $2,000 or even $1,000. You don't need to allocate $1,000 into a single meme coin. DCA doesn't work like that. You need to have capital on your own. So you have $1,000, you can DCA $300 into a certain position. Okay, you don't need to DCA the whole $1,000 because that is not not good. That's not good idea, okay? So with that strategy, you will be able to lower down your average price so that when market starts to go up, you will be in profit instantly. So that's the positive side of DCA, and I also mentioned the negative side of it. So you need to avoid going DCA into a risky play and DCA into a much safer play like a stable altcoin, utility plays, altcoin that have been established or having a proper narrative, for example, AI or DeFi, those kind of stuff. All right, there goes the second point. Moving on into the third point, which is one of my favorite points of all, which is buying accumulation and consolidation. This is a waiting game. You need to be patient here, but for me, buying strategy number 3 is having the most high risk reward ratio that we can ever have, because if you're buying in accumulation, if you're buying in consolidation, you're not buying when the market is ripping up. You're buying when the market is silent. You're buying when everyone is not buying. Everyone is still waiting on the side, or everyone is starting to sell, you know, in accumulation. So first, you need to identify accumulation zone. You need to identify what is consolidation zone. I will post a video about how to identify accumulation and how to differentiate accumulation and also consolidation. Let's take a look of example buying in accumulation that I've done previously in the past. Okay, for example, here we have Retardio. Retardio currently sitting at 78 million market cap, and look at previously since February, I personally identify that Retardio starts to consolidate from February until July. That's a few months of consolidation, and I call this a bullish accumulation. Simple stuff here. If I want to simplify, bullish accumulation means that the market is not even going up, it's not even going down, it's just starting to consolidate, but it shows strength. It doesn't start to go lower and lower and lower. It just hold the level of the upper range and the lower range in a longer period. This is where people start to accumulate. And what happens when it starts to break out higher? Easy 3x, almost 3x there. And also another example that I clearly found from the beginning is Moomoo. Look at what happened to Moomoo here. If we go into daily chart, this is what happened to Moomoo. And I shared this in the Telegram, so if you're not in the Telegram, make sure to go in and stay in there because there is much potential play. What happened with Moomoo is I identify accumulation in Moomoo since April, and I start to draw this upper range and lower range, and apparently it stays in the range showing strength even when the market is dumping back in March and May. So I shared here in the Telegram when the market starts to pumping back up in Moomoo, because I believe this ranging zone, this accumulation zone is about to mature, and what happens when it matures, it will start to go parabolic. And look at what happened. A big buy of $2.2 million wicked till 800 million market cap for Moomoo. Bear in mind, Moomoo was sitting at 60 million market cap back then, and it ripped about 15x from the buying point that we showed, and currently sitting comfy at 7x. I do think this will personally go a lot higher soon, but yes, this is an example what happened if you buy in accumulation and you just wait. You can DCA in accumulation, no problem, but I tend to differentiate DCA and also buying in accumulation, two different things, because if you're DCA, of course you're staying patient, but DCA I focus on when price is going lower. Buying in accumulation, you're just buying between those range, you just keep on buying when you have the funds, when you have the capital. In the meantime, you can average your price, but also you have the time to accumulate more and more. If you are into buying strategy number 3, you are similar as me. I personally like to buy in accumulation and consolidation, and also just wait out until I'm in profit. That is one of the most profitable strategy that I've used, and I'm still using it currently in several different positions. If you want to know what I'm still buying, head over to the Telegram. I posted there daily content and daily market plays that have potential. Moving on to the last point of buying strategy. Here we have using limit orders, especially in BullX platform. Why do I say this? It is because by using limit orders, my strategy to buy into the market have not been more and more easier. Let me show you what is limit order and how you can use it in BullX to make your crypto trading life much easier. If you're not into BullX, you can click the link in description to sign up and start to use it, because it is super useful for every trader out there. It is one of the most best platform that I've been using for crypto trading. So for limit order, let me show you right here. If you click on limit here on the sidebar, you will have a line. This line is the limit order. For example, when I see a price starts to go higher, I want to buy at support level. For example, if you can identify support level, this is a support level. I will click my limit order and put the level just above that support, and when the market starts to go lower, it will hit my buy level and I'm into the trade. As easy as that. And if you want to sell, you can even set a limit order. If I'm in profit and I want to sell, for example, at 2x, or even I want to sell when it starts to break out above these highs, I can set a sell limit order and then just enter. When the market starts to climb up, for example, it starts to consolidate and then later on it starts to climb up above the line, the sell limit order will execute and you are automatically out of the position. You don't need to be in the market 24/7. I use limit orders so that I am free after I put my orders. I analyze the chart, that's the first, and then when I already analyze the chart, I look for a proper buying point. Buying at demand level is super useful and low risk. You can also put your cut loss level below. For example, you can put your cut loss level below the demand if it starts to break, or even below this low. If market starts to break lower, you will be out of position with a much smaller loss compared to being robbed. So this is a much safer option. So when I analyze the chart first, then I identify a good buying point, then I set my buy limit order at the support, and then when market hits that level, I can set my sell limit order above the supply, or I can set my sell limit order just to avoid a much bigger loss. That is essential for all traders out there. You need to have a proper risk management and trade with a proper risk amount. You can use your stop loss or even decrease your position size to trade smaller positions. So if you really like to use BullX platform, and I do recommend it to all of you here, make sure to go into the link in the description and sign up right now. There you go. All of my buying strategy has been exposed, so you can technically choose or even mix match all of the buying strategies so that you're comfortable to buy into the market and not scared to lose your money. But you need to listen to these tips, because this tip is really crucial for you to not lose your main capital in the market and you can still be alive in the long term. So for the first tip is you need to do a pilot buy, or what I say, a starter position. Why is this important? For example, when a market is going higher, you look at a certain chart, a certain meme, and it starts to go higher, but you wouldn't know, oh, when does it stop? Where does it stop? How should I enter? It's still keep on going higher and higher. What you can do to eliminate the FOMO in you, the fear of missing out, you can do a pilot buy. What I mean by a pilot buy is a starter position, just for you to be in that position, just for you to have that coin itself. Buy a small position. For example, you have 10 Solana, you want to put into that coin, but the coin is rising higher. You can't help yourself but to just enter that position. Rather than entering with 10 Solana, you can start entering even with small positions such as 0.5 Solana, 1 Solana, just a starter position, what I call a pilot buy. This really helps you to eliminate the FOMO, because even if the market is going higher, you already have your position in it. Of course, it is smaller because it's high risk to enter when market is pumping, but at least you're already inside and eliminating the FOMO to go all in into a position that is going higher. And even if the market starts to go lower after your starter position, after you do your pilot buy, you will only risk smaller amount compared to the all money that you want to put into the position. This tip is really useful for you to eliminate the FOMO, which is one of the major problem in all traders, even the new ones or the old traders that have known and been in the game for so long. Moving on to my second tip, because I am a mid to long term trader, I do trade memes, but I wait for a more longer consolidation or hold for long term. But I do know there are short term traders out there. This applies to both of you, even if you're like long term trader or you're short-term trader, and it can help you to reduce your risk, which is when you see a pump, you are already late. Of course, it is hard to accept and the FOMO in you will be killing, and you already see the market is going higher and you already know it. Oh, I know it, I should have buy. Then you can't help yourself to buy into the market when it is pumping. Believe me, when you see a pump, you are late to enter at that certain time. What you can do to help yourself is you can do a pilot buy, a starter position, first to eliminate the FOMO, and second, you should wait for a retrace. I will tell you again and again, there will will always be retrace in the market. Always be. It is all in the financial market. Retrace is gonna be there. You just need to be patient and sit throughout the pump for you to able to get that retrace. This really helps you to not be into FOMO, and this really helps me previously so that when I know the market is pumping, I am already late. I should have buy at demand, I should have buy lower, but when it's pumping, it's fine. I will wait for a retrace because I'm not in a rush to make money. I want to make money the right way, not in a rush way. For the last point is, you should never go all in. This is the number one thing that you need to remember in your head. Even if you have 5 Solana, even if you have $100, you have $20, you never go all in. If you're able to go all in, for example, you have $20 in your Phantom wallet and you want to go all in into a position, you can. But remember in your head, bear the risk of losing all the $20. If you're able to handle the loss of $20, it's fine. If you're able to handle the loss of $1,000 in a position when you go all in, then you can. But I don't recommend at all. Even if you have $20 in your Phantom wallet, just enter with a $10 or even a $5. Because why? Because meme coin is risky. You need to think risk first for you to able to make money and survive in the long term. This is the best advice I've ever heard throughout my trading life career, and you should never go all in. Thank you for those that stays until the end here. I have a last tip for all the lucky people that stayed throughout my explanation. Here is the one for you. You need to have 2 separate wallets. This is one of my biggest realization in trading meme coins or even trading coins in any market. You need to have 2 separate wallets. What do I mean by that? If you have a Phantom wallet, separate into 2. Why? You need to have a main wallet for you to hold a position with conviction, for you to hold all of your money in there, all of your money in the main wallet, and that will be your main wallet. That will be your wallet with conviction. That will be your wallet that you don't want to touch and hold for longer term, because we know in the end, people that will play the long-term game will always win. So what you want to do with that second wallet is, I call that wallet the degen wallet. So what you should do with that degen wallet is, you need to insert small amount of money. And what do I call that kind of money? I call it playground money. You need to have playground money for you to play in the market, for you to trade it freely whenever you want with risk. And why do I separate between 2 wallets? Because you will not risk your long-term position into a riskier play that you want to trade short term. So having those 2 separate wallets can help you to handle your risk really well. Even if you lose money on one degen wallet, you won't even care because you already have 2 separate wallets, and you can keep on doing it until you grow your degen wallet and deposit back into the main wallet. That's how you should do it, right? So make sure you get all these tips into account, take notes, and use it. It's all useful for me. I hope it will help you too, and I believe everything will be well if you start to implement all the buying strategies and also tips for all the new traders out there, or for all the people that already trade the market for quite some time. There you go. All of my buying strategies is out there for you guys to take advantage of and for you guys to use it in your trading strategy itself. I have more videos coming up. For example, selling strategy will be out, and also how to identify bullish accumulation and consolidation so that you can buy with me in any meme coin or altcoin position. Again, don't forget to join the Telegram, link in the description below. I am active there 24/7 for you guys, and I provide tons of education for people in the lab. Thank you for tuning in. That's all from Bobby. Ciao.